The Ryback taking on John Cena tonight at Extreme Rules. This is your main event of the evening. John Cena looking to defend his WWE title against the Ryback in a last man standing match. Now, I have read numerous predictions. I have scoured the web trying to get everybody's thoughts like I do every pay-per-view. You know, I don't just make these videos for shits and giggles. You know, I do read a lot of people's predictions, go to the so-called experts from Ardo Cal, the guys at Bleacher Report. I don't know if they're necessarily experts, but I think I've got a pretty good grasp of this match. And I think there's a few different things at play in the other ones that could potentially have an issue here. Last night during the live call-in breakdown prediction show, we brought up a few interesting points. And one was, in this match, the Ryback has gotten such a build as of late that for him to lose clean, or for him to lose outright, would be absolutely detrimental to his character. Cena can take a loss. I honestly think it is better for the company when Cena's going for the title than when Cena's got it, in a way. You know, that's kind of the general gist I've got from a few different predictions, that it may be better when Cena's hunting for the title, not necessarily when he has it. Now, he just took it from The Rock. They are painting him in a picture where he's kind of weak. If you guys remember the Last Man Standing 2010, on WWE.com, this full video is up, the full match from Batista versus John Cena, where John Cena took an absolute beating, like 3 spears, 2 Batista bombs, like beat the shit out of him, and John Cena ended up winning by taping Batista in the corner, like basically hog-tying him. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, is there any way that John Cena could retain some way like that? I'm not exactly sure. You know, I was thinking about this, and my gut feeling was Cena would retain. I said, you know, Ryback, I don't think it's his time to get the title right now, even though everybody else is saying it is time to get the title. If he is to lose to Cena, it's got to be from an interference, some sort of bullshit way that, you know, either continues the feud outright or squashes it. And I think that's where, as fans, we need to also consider, if the Ryback wins, payback is going to be John Cena versus Ryback. And I don't necessarily know if we want to see these two go at it another pay-per-view. So for that aspect, I'm hoping that John Cena crushes Ryback and ends the feud, and Ryback no longer goes for the title. The inner, analyst in me knows that these two are going to keep continuing to feud, most likely, unless somebody returns or something happens. So for that fact, I think somebody's got to interfere. Now, there's been speculation about CM Punk coming back, potentially the third member of the Shield interfering in this match or the Steel Cage match, and I think that's a possibility. One of the things I always said, and I was like, if that happened, that would be awesome if the Shield came out and laid out Ryback, and John Cena stood tall with the Shield, and the biggest heel turn in history, John Cena goes heel with Paul Heyman. He's a Paul Heyman guy, and you can just imagine the internet outrage from all the Paul Heyman guys about how mad they are that John Cena is a Paul Heyman guy. When I think that would cause mass outrage, and people would be absolutely pissed. My personal opinion here is John Cena and Ryback. I think the pay-per-view ends with Shield coming out and laying both of them out. So maybe they go up against the Shield. Maybe and then the WWE title could be on the line against the Shield. I don't know. Does that sound crazy? I think, in my personal opinion, I think that's what's going to happen. I think the match won't go to a finish. I think either way, the pay-per-view is going to end with both of these guys getting laid out in my head. It's just what I imagine happening. The Shield coming out, triple power bombing both of these guys. They're both out of commission, and the pay-per-view ends, and then these two guys will either go at it again or they'll go against the Shield. Who knows? But I think that's what's going to happen, or John Cena just retains. So I want to know your guys' thoughts. Leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter tonight, twitter.com/Tubby for live results of the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And until next time, we will see you all later.